Welcome, everybody. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at shooting guard. Three-pointer Sharpe. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
And it's Holmgren missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
I love the attacking mentality right there of DeAndre Ayton. Nice drive.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Avdia against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Grant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside for Grant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Ayton. Outside for Grant. Avdia against Wiggins. Avdia can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Back to Sharpe. On the wing, Grant deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Grant. There's the 3. Here's Ayton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Good on the second one. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, D.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Grab the screen. It's Sharpe with the drive. It's deflected. And here's Caruso outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Avdia. He's scoreless. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Oklahoma City. Sharp goes in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Grant against Wiggins. Here's Holmgren. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
They set a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. Avdia screen on Wiggins. And here's Grant from the arc. Can't hit that one.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And at the end of one, a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Portland. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The 3 ball. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Portland leading by 4. Avdia, screen on Dort. Sharp finds Avdia. Grant outside. Pass to Aiden. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Avdia. Aiden, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Avdia can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Sharp, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Avdia from outside knocks it down from distance. Avdia's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Avdia. He has 6. Pass to Kamari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Dort up top. He's covered by Grant. Here's Wiggins. And that one is hammered home.
Assist from
Got to give him credit
Alex
for jumping
Caruso.
on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Chris.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
And that one's good. Sharp. 7 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Portland foul to Martin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Wiggins. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Puts up a deep three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Grant. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Dort. Thunder trail by 3. Caruso, pass to Wiggins. Now here's Dort. Back to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander against Avdia. Wiggins outside. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Sharp. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 seconds left. And a nice layup by Avdia. Avdia's got 11 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. He got it up. He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to have to win.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
25.
Denny Avdia making it happen for the Trailblazers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Clinging out there with Walker. Then there's Delano Banton. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simon. Oh, hey! How about that?
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Just 2 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Benton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Wallace misses. Trailblazers lead by 8. Benton can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Klingon, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon kid bring down the house.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Joe, pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point Portland lead.
That is a really pretty finish. Just gently dropped in the finger roll.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Williams from long range. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Thunder trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside
third.
Joe.
2 minutes.
Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Here's Benton. And here's Simons. Back to Benton. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Williams passes to Williams. From deep three-point range. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Simons. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Walker sets a screen. Pass to Klingon. Back to Simons. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Shoots over Walker. Williams misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Outside Joe. Wallace outside. Williams from long range. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers out in front by 19 going into the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Trailblazers lead by 19. Grant with a screen on Caruso. Caruso against Sharp. Grant outside. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dort for 3. Buries it from 3. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Fires from deep. Avdia can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 16. On the wing, Caruso, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And Grant gets it to go.
Whoa. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Wiggins, no good. Trailblazers lead by 17. Here's Kamare. Dort grabs the miss.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Back to Wiggins. Caruso outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's Wiggins on the wing. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Ayton, a screen on Holmgren. Grant with it. Now Wiggins defending. Sharp against Caruso. Grant the screen. Sharp passes to Grant. Back to Sharp. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. That doesn't go either for Wiggins. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Fires the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
Trailblazers ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Thunder trail by 15. Caruso pass to Wiggins. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Ayton against Holmgren.
Trailblazers foul. Kumar. Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Denny Avdia.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And here's Caruso outside. Drops in the 3. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And here's Grant from the arc. He drops it from range. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
To the right side, from the arc. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Grant outside. Avdia screen on Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, the athletic Jeremy Grant, so good at initiating contact. He gets the defense to react to his aggressiveness.
And so Grant nails them both. 9 seconds left in the 4th. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous